Hi, welcome to KodeFighterz Klass with MasterHun. Today I just wanted to make a short episode and just show you what the Python shell looks like. This is where you can type each Python statement or line of code and step through it line by line, executing lines at a time. So I just wanted you to it's not important that you have Python installed on your laptop or desktop. There are other ways where you can run Python code. We live in amazing times where you can learn to code and run code on a tablet or smartphones. So it's not necessary to do it on a laptop, but I just wanted to demonstrate what it does look like using the Python shell. It's also, of course, possible to use idle. That's the built-in Python code editor that comes with the Python software, free from python.org. I'm not telling you to install any software because I don't want to have to deal with any technical issues you might run into if you install it. So I'm definitely not telling you to install anything on your computer. I'm going to repeat it twice. I am not telling you to install anything on your computer. Read my lips. I am not telling you to install anything on your computer because I do not want to have to take and help you with any technical issues you might have. So I will, in another episode, show you how you can run Python code on the web for free. That does not require you to install any software on your laptop or desktop. Okay, so today I just wanted to show you quickly what the Python shell looks like. So this version is 3.7.2. So it's important, right? All the videos I'm going to be making here in the KodeFighterz class, when I'm talking about Python, will be Python version 3.x. whatever that 3.x version might be. We will not be covering Python version 2.x because that's, as of now, it's considered legacy, so we don't want to deal with that. So the Python shell, so we see this 3 greater than signs, right? That's the Python shell prompt. So from the prompt, we can execute, like I said, Python statements or lines of code one by one. Or if you wanted, you could use this Python shell as a calculator. Not probably a good idea, but I'll just show you. So for example, if I wanted to add 5 plus 5, and I hit enter, it'll give me an answer, 10. So 5 plus 5, that's what we would call an expression, but not a statement. So if I wanted to type a statement, it would be something like print 5 plus 5, and then it's the same result, same output, but one isn't the first one. 5 plus 5, that's an expression, not a statement. But print 5 plus 5, this is actually a statement. So what is the difference? They look similar. An expression is a combination of variables, operators, and values that will evaluate to a value. An expression is part of the code, but it is not the code itself. It's only part of it. So a statement is actually the code. So you want to be able to generate or design or write your own code, not just expressions, although you will learn how to generate and code your own expressions, of course. So the idea is that statements do something, kind of very general. So statements do something, expressions do something too, but but they don't actually move the code forward. So statements actually do something and move the program forward. So if, again, let's use 5 plus 5 as an example, right? That's an expression. It's not a statement. It doesn't really move anything forward in the code. Now, if I create a variable and then I add 5 plus 5, num1 equals 5 plus 5. Well, we didn't see anything, right? But actually, something did happen, because if I type num1, I can see that num1 holds the value 10. If I print num1, then the value 10 will be displayed or outputted. Okay, so so I covered what an expression is, and then what a statement is, and what is the difference. Okay. Now the other thing that we need to understand is what are values. So 5 is a value. It's 5. So if I have 5 and I add 5, so then we have an operator. So we have two values, 5, then the plus 5 twice, and then we have the operator, the addition operator, the plus sign. So we have a combination of values and an operator. So that is an expression. Now the print function, if you don't tell it anything to print, it just prints an empty line. But if you tell it to print the variable num1, it'll tell you what's inside the variable. How do we create variables in Python? We first have to give it a name. So let's say I wanted to create a variable named x. Then I have to use the assignment operator, which is the equal sign, and I have to give it a value. And let's say we're going to put the integer 3 inside. An integer is a whole number. We didn't see nothing. We didn't see anything outputted, right? So nothing outputs until we use a print command, the print function, and there we go. What's inside x? The integer 3. Okay, so what did we cover today? We covered expressions, statements, and the print function, and variables. Also, I just want to show you what a comment is. So when we want to write a comment in our code, we use the hashtag symbol, and then we can write whatever we want on the line. And as you can see, Python doesn't do anything with the comment. Comments are skipped over by the Python interpreter. It doesn't do anything with them. The whole point of the comments are used to help you to explain what the code does, either to yourself or to other coders. Also, comments can be used to turn off lines of code. So if I have this print command to print the value of whatever the value it is inside the variable num1, if I use the hashtag in front of it, then it turns it off. So that's the other use of the comment, single line comment of the hashtag symbol. Okay, thank you for following along with me today as I showed you what the Python shell looks like. Thank you very much and have a great day. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.